Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Stephanie. You here, I'm an author. 7 to soon to be 8 books. It is day 6 of Nano. I intended on vlogging yesterday, and I did a little bit of clip of the flea market I was at. But then after that, I did not feel like doing anything. You may notice my voice. My voice does not normally sound like this. I woke up yesterday morning with a bit of a scratchy throat. I noticed from the pollen and stuff in the air, and now my voice is gone. So we'll see how this goes. My plan today is to get the kids lunch, and then I'm going to work on my writing. While I was at the flea market, I did do some outlining with some sticky notes over the next like 8 major things that I want to write in my story I'm working on for Nano. So now I know what's going to happen. I can work on those scenes. I'm behind Nano, but that's not a surprise. I'm always behind. Okay, I'm back. You will hear a little bit of background noise from the AC on in the clip that I did the introduction to this video with. You heard background noise from the TV. We live in a small space. There's no really super quiet time. But I wanted to show you what I was talking about with my outlining I did. Now, I was sitting at a table most of the day yesterday from like 8 to 2. And so we had some downtime when there was some people in there perusing the tables and looking at the stuff for sale. So I used that time and I had my son bring me sticky notes. There's a super sticky notes by Post-it, and I just scribbled. I would take a pen, like, okay, I stick it down and I stick it down, and then I had about 5 of them, and then I arranged them in the order I wanted them to be done, and then I put them on the page. So I have 8 of them. Here's on the page. I didn't do the entire rest of the book, but I did enough that I could probably do at least 5 chapters of stuff. It really depends on how long my chapters are. I try to keep my chapters about 2,500 words at the most. Because one time with my second book I ever wrote, which was around 80,000 words, when I was editing it, I was like, all right, I'm going to edit a chapter a day. I was reading this chapter and I was like, this chapter is so long. How many pages, how many words in it is it? And it was almost 5,000 words. I'm like, that's a little long chapter. So now I try to do about 2,000, 2,500 words a chapter. This book that I'm working on, it has a single parent trope. It has a very rambunctious child. It has small town. It has the almost morning after, and then the definite morning after. And it is set in the same small town of Rockaway Beach. Same with my other books, Love and Lattes, Love and Kisses, and Love and Chance. This one, well, the characters do get together because they're adults, but it will not have any descriptive scenes in it, because in Love and Chance I had super descriptive scenes, and it just felt awkward writing it, so I think I'm going to need to practice that before I write any more. But despite my voice sounding the way it does, I feel okay. I mean, I have a sore throat, my voice is wonky, I have this weird cough, but I'm not, like, I don't have fever, I don't feel sick. Honestly, Friday we had a tornado warning in the area, and then, like I said, stuff blew through, and so I just think there was a bunch of pollen in the area or something. I don't know. All I know is I don't feel like I'm dying, other than I sound like I'm dying. So I'm going to get to writing, and I will let you guys know where I end up with my word count. Okay, so I did some math because I was curious, and on the NaNoWriMo website, it says by the end of November 6th, I should have 10,000 words drafted. I don't. To be to 10,000 words, I need to draft by midnight today, technically, 8,344 new words, which I feel like I could do it, but I'm hungry, so I'm going to take a break and eat some food. and check on the dinner that's in the crock pot, and then write, I guess. Because that's what you're supposed to do, is write. So that's what I'm going to do. I did technically take away like 200 and some odd words, or 145 words according to Scrivener, because I rewrote a scene. I decided that the two main characters, the girl and and her supposed love interest, I felt like chapter 3 was going to be way too early for them to go on a first date. Like, why should she go on a date with a guy that she met all 10 seconds that's due in town? There ought to be a little bit more of meeting and stuff like that before she agrees, as a single parent, to go on a date with this guy. So I rewrote the scene and said, no, I don't want your number. And then there's a plot twist coming up, but I decided it was going to be a little bit too early. So I want a little bit more of a scene, like another chapter before she finds out why he moved to town in the first place. Hello everyone, it is almost 9:30 or so. I'm here to wrap up this video of mine. Let's see, I got through a scene. We worked another scene, I started another one. It's definitely not the 8,000 words I need to catch up for Nano, and at this point, I don't think I'm going to catch up at all this week. I'm going to do my best to rest tonight, and hopefully if I get another good night's sleep, maybe it'll feel better in the morning. So that's day 6 for you all. I hope you liked this video. Stay tuned for the next one.